Hey everybody. So we're working on the Ranger, punching holes for the oil cooler so I can get air to the oil cooler behind the bumper. I gotta finish cleaning this thing up because it's disgusting. Then I'll just throw a cheap coat of paint on it. And then we're going to be working on the rest of the vacuum stuff. I got most of all this I cleaned out. I got a different coolant reservoir. It's not new. It's pretty crusty, but it's better than one that was on there. So I got some of the vacuum stuff kind of figured out. There needs to be a boost line that goes to, I can't even remember what it's called at, on the top there. Aldi something, I can't remember. And then the other one's a vacuum line right there with the T, and the vacuum line is going to go back around, and I'm going to have that globe vacuum reservoir sitting there, and then the solenoid sitting there, and then I got to run one of those two red wires over, because that's keyed power. And as soon as you shut the power off, it'll shut the solenoid, which will open the vacuum line and shut the fuel off. So we're going to see if it works that way. I do have a bleed off. It's just an old chainsaw gas tank filter. And then I restricted the line on the inside. I don't know if that's the proper way to do it or not, but we're going to try it out, see what happens. Cooling fan works. There we go. Engine bay is all buttoned up. Just got a couple chunks of loom. I would like to put on some of that in there. But this is all loomed up and fastened up to the top edge of the core support there. And there's the vacuum. All the vacuum kill is all hooked up. That's kind of messy, hard to see. There's just one vacuum relay in there. And then I have a bleed off that I put in line. There's a bleed off right there. It's an old Husqvarna fuel filter from in the tank. Works pretty good, bleeds off right away. Doesn't bleed off too quick so that it's able to pull enough vacuum to shut it off. But works pretty good. Didn't have to put any one-way valves in, nothing or anything, so that was good. Heat works. I was surprised. Got it up to temp. The fan works. Everything works good. So now I just got to button up the front end here, and we'll be ready to drive this thing pretty soon. There's still a lot of interior work to do. The trans tunnel is pretty hacked up. I'll show you that. The interior, like I said, she's a mess. I got to get some sound deadening, soundproofing. And I got to remake the whole tunnel. So I'll start on that. I don't even know if I'll use that piece. I'll probably just cut all new stuff. I already cut the boot down so the boot sits lower. Shifter's going to be way too long. Perfect. But I might cut the shifter down. We'll see what happens. I just want to get it all together so I can take it for a drive. I've already put it in gear, so I know that it moves. Clutch works. Yep, she's pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. But that's before I get started. I did try to square it up a bit, so you can see the hole is a little bit more square instead of so shapely, because it was like curvy all over the place. The more straight it is, the easier it is to patch it in. So now I'm gonna do a cardboard template, because it has to be removable. Well, a portion of it has to be removable, so that if we ever need to pull the transmission and engine out again, which I will, because I'm going to probably do some work to it. But, so we'll make that removable. There'll be, it probably won't be this full size removable, but I'm guessing it's going to be at least this piece, so I'll probably take and cut along here and cut this, and this piece will bolt on. It's already got foam on it and stuff. We'll see. That's the plan. We'll see if it works out that way or not. So I'm just plugging away at getting that patched, and then I do have a set of newer seats. I hope they fit. They're out of a 2001, 2000 Mazda pickup. So we'll see if they fit. Otherwise, we'll have to make them fit, because I believe that step, you can see that step down right there. I believe the newer trucks are flat straight across. That step's not there. Oof. I got the side rails kind of tacked in a little bit, kind of rough, but trying to make it so it's almost flat across the top. Nah, it's pretty good. So I'll get this, I'll cut this, split it, I'll come down the back, I'll taper it in, both sides in the front, I'll taper it in, and then I'll just slice down there, bend that down. It's not going to be perfectly round and contoured and nice, but it'll be all right. It won't look too janky. I just gotta finish welding it all in, and then I'm going to put some riv nuts on there so I can take the top pan off. I started doing a template, but it was way too big. I just want to be able to bolt a smaller piece on the top. There's the start on that. I'll keep you updated. Working on the trans tunnel. It's going to be square and boxy, but it's going to keep the noise out, so that's all I care. That transmission mixed with that engine coming through that hole, whew, man, is it loud inside of the cab. So I'll put some sound deadening all over back on the floor after I seal up all that rust, clean it up, seal it up, throw some paint on it, throw some soundproofing. We'll be good. Getting close. I just got to do that strip along the back so I can make a cover that bolts to it. Alright, so I'm going to put the front end back together here. Not much to show. Just a few bolts here and there. I did get the one that was broke off out from there. Used the grinder. That one I got off. I used a torch and some wax, and I freed up that nut off there. But I'm just going to slap that back on there. we go. Hood's on. Everything's all buttoned up. I just got to do the bumper. It is way too cold to paint anything. So I don't know. I'll probably load up the bumper, bring it to my work, and finish it up there. But all the exterior besides the bumper is all done. It's pretty awesome. I got some little secret coming for there, and gas cap. So that'll be the little finishing touches on it. She needs a bath. It's been in here way too long. But everything on the list is all done. That'll probably be it for this video. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Either way, have a great day.